channel. So I am doing another collab. It is so exciting. I love doing collabs. So if you didn't see the first collab I did, it was with Gemma Times and we did a box swap. And then the second collab I did was with Join the Jacksons with Ash, and we did a collaboration on tips for bringing home baby. And this is my third collaboration, and it is with Someday Mama. She has two gorgeous twins. She is also an IVF mama, which is why I decided to do a collab with her, because we have something in common. Oh my goodness, can I just say she looks fabulous for just having twin girls. She looks amazing, so go and check out her channel. As always, the links to the channel is in the description below, or I'll have it floating around here somewhere. But go check her out. Most adorable family ever. So we decided to do the positives from our journeys, because we all know that infertility and IVF can be really scary, and sometimes you just don't think that you can see the light at the end. So we just wanted to share some of our positives from our journeys. So the first positive from my journey was that I learnt about my body and how it works. You'd be surprised how many women out there actually have no idea about their cycles. I was one of them. Now I know how a cycle works, I know how IVF works, I know about embryos and grading, and about PCOS and insulin resistance, and I just have learned so much about my own body that I just really didn't know before. Bodies are just truly incredible, and now that I know what it takes to make a baby, I'm just so much more grateful for the fact that I have my two kids. And the fact that I now know how cycles work, I've been able to give advice to all my friends, and it's actually even helped a couple of them get pregnant.
The next positive is how much I have grown, and how much, you know, infertility and this whole process has taught me patience and just made me a stronger, better person, and I've learned so much about myself. So I would definitely say that that is a huge positive in my life. I'm a completely different person than when I started this, and I would say a much better, stronger, patient person for that.
Another positive from my journey is making friendships that I would never have had if it wasn't for infertility and IVF. I have made so many friends on YouTube, on Facebook, and infertility and IVF forums. It's just the number of friends in my little group is just growing and growing every single day, and we've all got something in common. We've got one goal, that is to have a healthy, precious baby. And I just think it's so amazing how we can be there to support each other through chat rooms and videos on YouTube and emails, and some of us even text and call each other. And honestly, I have made the most amazing friendships. I know I've made definitely some lasting friendships as well through this journey, and I would probably put that at the top of my list of positives of my infertility IVF journey, is just the friendships that I've made that have just been so amazing. And these people understand, you know, if you need help with something, you need to find someone else who is in the same situation as you, because they understand, they know what it's like. And I think it's really important for me that I had friends who knew what I was going through and how much IVF sucked sometimes, and how you just get exhausted of doing treatment again and again and again. So I'm extremely grateful for the friends that I have made through having to need IVF.
The next positive is that it actually brought my husband and I closer together, having a common goal and being able to work towards it. And this is in reference to IVF. Infertility itself, like, I feel like put a stress on our marriage, but once we decided, like, okay, we're gonna start IVF, we're gonna try to actually go through with the procedure. That was a huge thing for us, and just something that we could focus on and do together, and bringing us closer, and just something that we're like a united goal that we're fighting for. So that actually brought us much closer, and I got to learn so much more about him as well, and just seeing him throughout the process, and also just be like by my side and supportive, and just so helpful to me through this not so fun journey was a huge positive, because it brought us closer. So that is another positive for IVF.
And the positive from my experience is that it didn't change Bunda and I, you know, it didn't break our relationship. Of course at times we did struggle, but we held on, and we're pretty strong anyway. But just knowing that we got through this whole journey and came out the other end and we are just as strong as ever is just a huge positive that has come from the journey. We've seen each other in a whole new light. Martin has seen me at my worst, he has seen me at my best. Boy, has he seen me at my worst. OHSS. My legs up in the air with doctors looking down there with catheters and ultrasound probes and all this kind of stuff, like, and you know what, we're still together, so that's a really big positive I think that's come from the journey. The infertility journey can be long and hard, and sometimes the road of IVF just seems too tough to handle, but hang in there guys, because the end goal is truly amazing. And if you do not get that end goal of having a baby of your own, I truly hope that you can find some sort of positive in your journey to be able to share your experience with others anyway. We all need to hang in there together guys. We all know it's tough, we all know sometimes it's really not fun, but that's why we have communities like this, so that we can stick together and help each other out. And I am so unbelievably grateful for the YouTube, TTC, infertility, IVF community that there is out there. If you've not heard of this community before, just search IVF or TTC. There are so many women out here sharing their stories of infertility and IVF. It is truly amazing. I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Share your positives below from whether they be IVF or not. Share them below. I'm sure we would love to read them and share the positivity around. Thanks for watching again guys, and as always I will see you in my next vlog.